Hey Risa, today I am here to review the VTech VM901 baby monitor for you guys. So I'm going to be going over some details and then kind of give you guys our experience as usual with my reviews. So first and foremost, I want to say the baby monitor that we had previously that we had been using and loving was a VTech monitor. So when they reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try their new one, I was like, feels natural. So that's what I went ahead and did. So what this is it is a video baby monitor that comes with a parent unit along with the ability to stream 1080p resolution on an app. So you can have that on a tablet or your phone. It is supported by both Android and Apple, so it doesn't matter either way. To show you what you get in your box, you are going to obviously get your camera. So here's a look at that. And then of course, like I mentioned, you do get a parent unit. Here's a look at that one. And then of course you do get the cables needed to charge up the parent unit, power the camera, and also there is a wall mount included as well. So first off, I want to talk about the camera itself. It has the ability to pan, tilt, and zoom. It can have 360-degree viewing, and it also has a built-in wide-angle lens, which I have come to enjoy. The camera also has a professional IR cut filter. That means that it gives like the best image possible, basically. I was kind of new to that. I didn't understand what that meant, why it mattered that it was in my baby monitor, but that's what it means. It gives you real life kind of colors. It just makes sure that you have the crisp, most real kind of image available. So it also does have a high powered infrared LED light right here for the night vision. It also has a speaker on the back that can play lullabies or soothing sounds. It also has an on and off switch as well right here. That speaker on the back also allows you to have two-way communication where you can speak back and forth. And like I said, it also does come with a wall mount, so you can mount it wherever you need to. And that's basically everything to do with the camera itself. And now I'll move on to the parent unit. So the parent unit is pretty up front. This is what it looks like. It does have the buttons along here on the side. You've got power. You can turn the LCD screen off, so it'll still be on and it'll turn on if something, noise is made, motion is made, whatever. But that way you can kind of conserve battery. It also has the ability to have the talk button, start the lullabies or the soothing sounds, whatever you want. This right here is how you navigate between the menus and the different options available. And then you've got volume and power and zoom in, zoom out, all the kind of regular stuff to do with the parent monitor. Also, you have the different light ups up here, whether it's letting you know that it's on mute, how the battery is, if you're talking, things like that. On the back, it does have a little kickstand. You can either have it flat, so there's none at all really, or you can pop it out, and that way it's got a nice little sturdy stand. It does have an antenna in case you need some extra range, and a speaker back here as well. But it is pretty up front. I would turn it on, but I have the camera out here, so it's not going to show you anything. But that is a look at the parent unit itself. And then about the app. Like I said, it is supported on Android and Apple. He has his through the Play Store. I have mine through the App Store because he has an Android and I have an iPhone. And they both work very similarly. So with this parent app, it is free. First and foremost, you're not paying anything extra for it, but you do set it up, you link your camera, and you will have very secure encrypted video. But I will also say, as just from another parent to another, just make sure your password is not something easily guessed. You have a nice strong password on your own Wi-Fi settings at home. That'll also just make it even better. So with the app, you do get the full HD 1080 resolution. It also gives 120-degree angle viewing. And also a really cool thing with the app is you can record video or you can take photos and you can save those to your phone. One of the really cool things is the custom set angle viewing. So if you know that there's a spot in your room that you are going to want to jump to, instead of having to, use the controls to manually put the camera in that angle, you can just hit a button and it'll go to whatever you want to set it to. You also have the ability to set alerts for temperature, motion, sound, and you can have some of them off, some of them on. That's what we do. Just whatever you're looking for, honestly. On the parent unit, there's a 2x zoom, and then on the app, you have a 10x zoom, and this will be available on Amazon. I will have a link down below for you guys. So those are all the details about the camera itself. So now I'm just going to kind of get into us using it, and I will say I have loved it. Honestly, it's not a shock to me because I enjoyed our last VTech baby monitor super, super well. I feel like as a brand, they just kind of pay attention to what parents want and what the necessities are, and they just knock it out of the park every time. And this has been super great. I love the huge screen. That is one of the things that I look for on a parent unit and what I need. I need to have a big screen to be able to see my kids. I just have come to learn that I'm one of those people. So about the parent app and being able to see this via Wi-Fi, I will say that is something that's came with time with me. When we first had Sophie, it wasn't something I was interested in. I said I didn't want to be on my phone and have to check it. What if my phone stopped working? How would I be able to use the baby monitor? And it's something that we kind of put on the back burner. But I will say with time, it's something that I've wanted more and more. There's more instances where maybe my mom is coming and watching the girls, putting them to bed. We're out on a date night and I just want to check in on them without having to bug my mom or stop what she's doing to tell me how they're doing. I can just check the cameras and everything is really great. So I've come to really enjoy it. I also like with this one, you're not giving up anything here. You still have the parent unit. So if you like that, you got one. But if you want to use the app, you have that too. It's also really nice for someone like Mark who goes out and works every day. He can check the monitor while he's at work if he wants to, stuff like that. I think it just kind of gives that peace of mind. But when we're at home, it's nice that we have a parent unit. We sit this in front of our TV when the kids go to sleep at night, and that way it's just sitting there and we can look at it, glance at it, and just make sure that everything's okay. So I really like utilizing both. I find myself using a different one for different occasions, and it's just been working out really well. I have tested out all the alerts with this thing and I really enjoy them. If you are the type of person who likes the motion alerts and sound alerts, this thing is not going to skip a beat, trust me. I feel like it has great execution on those. We do have the temperature alarm set. You guys know I am very, very particular about that. My baby monitors have to have that. That is very important to me. And I will say it does great with that as well. I have a too low setting, a too high setting, and it'll let you know if it gets in those ranges. I also like the soothing sounds option on this baby monitor as well. Lexi really likes white noise, just kind of the static white noise, just average. And we've been testing that out with this because the sound machine we have right now cuts in and out. It's really janky. It's just getting old. And we've actually been able to use the sounds on the baby monitor instead, and it's obviously far more consistent and it stays on, and it's just been working out really well. It's not too loud or overpowering or anything like that either. So we've really been enjoying everything to do with the parent unit. I will say that we have moved all around our house and we've never not had signal, so that doesn't seem to be a problem whatsoever. In my experience with VTech monitors, they do have pretty long ranges as well, so there's that. And then to kind of get back into the parent app as well, I've really enjoyed being able to zoom. I like that it has the wide angle. I would pull it up for you guys, but like I said, the camera is not attached. But it's also been really nice to be able to see more of the room, and you get that with the wide angle lens. Sometimes when Mark goes to put Lexi down when she wakes up in the middle of the night, he will fall asleep because he'll just sit there on the bed kind of making sure that she actually is back to sleep before he leaves the room. He'll end up falling asleep, and instead of me just barging in there, I can check real quick. I can see where she's sleeping in her own little crib, and that way I can see what both of them are doing and if I need to go wake up my husband. But it's just been really great. I really have thoroughly enjoyed the app. I didn't know how much I would use it because, like I said, I tend to be a parent unit kind of person. I've utilized it a lot, especially if I forget to charge the parent unit, which is something I'm pretty guilty of sometimes. So it's been really nice to have both. And Mark has also really enjoyed it as well. I feel like baby monitors is one part of the kind of baby aspect that he gets really into. He looks forward to. He likes having kind of like the best of the best. When he heard that it was 1080 resolution, he was all about that. So it's been really nice to see him get excited about some baby stuff as well. I will say that the night vision on this thing is exceptional. Exceptional. You see everything you need to see as if it is perfectly broad daylight. It is great. I cannot tell you how many times I've struggled finding a monitor that can do well at night. If I really look closely in the monitor, I can literally see her breathing, and I just cannot say enough good things with this baby monitor. I feel like it is a great price for what you're getting. I'm looking forward to getting an extra camera for the big girls room because we have enjoyed it that much. I will say that I think the pan, tilt, and zoom is exceptionally important when you get toddlers, when they are not confined in a little crib, when they get out and they have a bedroom to explore. It's just even more important. I've found with our big girls, I really do need the pan, the tilt, the zoom, all that stuff, because I'm like, where are they? Are they in the closet? Are they climbing on something? It doesn't matter. So I have really come to love that with the bigger girls. So I'm glad that this camera can work both for, a newborn who's confined in her crib, safe and good to go, and also like with our busy little preschoolers who are bouncing all over the walls of the room. So yeah, just all around, I am thoroughly enjoying this baby monitor. And lastly, we have a giveaway sponsored by VTech. They gave me a baby monitor, brand new, to ship to one of you guys. So I'm going to leave all the details about this giveaway down in the description box, when it starts, what you need to do, all of that good stuff. So make sure you check it out and participate if you are in the market for a baby monitor, because this one is my new favorite. It is what I'm going to be recommending for years to come because it is that great. And it's something that I feel like our family can just continue to grow into. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching.